Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Friday's Adventure. Alright everybody, the new dash is here. So I'm going to set y'all up, take this one off, probably unplug the radio and take it out, and set that one in its place. Alright, so just to show you all the difference, one, the mounts are a little different, but that's not the reason I bought this. This square fits a single DIN radio, which is what I have now, but because it's so much bigger than a single DIN for the stock radio, it leaves this gap on the top of an aftermarket mount. Well, I wanted a double DIN, which is a screen that can go in here, so they just narrowed this gap here and then came up higher on this gap here. So other than that, this thing's exactly the same. It says to put the radio in first, so that the dash frame is supporting the radio. But right now, I'm just curious about the fitment. So yeah, it's gonna definitely change the size of that. So I'll also need to check the radio to make sure it'll fit. Because if not, there's no point in dicing and everything else to this radio. But I do need it out so I can at least see if it'll fit the dash. It looks a little off right now, the gaps and stuff, and it was one of the things that was complained about when I was researching this, was the fact that it wasn't sitting where it needed to. But my wonder is if they did it correctly, because this says the new one comes with these clips, and it says to push these into the car and then push the plastic piece onto them. So my wonder is, did they do that? And is that why it doesn't sit right for them? Because it does bow a little bit. I mean, it's new plastic. Now that I know it fits, I'm gonna go get the radio that I bought to see if the screen fits inside of there. Alright guys, so this is the radio I ended up buying. It's got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and a backup cam. I don't think I'm going to hook it up yet, but I think eventually I will. Just to have it. I don't need it. I know how to drive without it. It's not hard. But there are some circumstances where if you don't have somebody with you, it does benefit and make your job faster and easier. Excuse me. So there it is. Alright, so it looks like I'm going to be doing some modifying to get this big old thing in there. So let's see if the screen fits this. Yeah, pretty well actually. Alrighty, so now I know what I got to do. I'm doing this the hard way, guys. This section unbolts from the car. And with how long I was staring at this daggone thing, I didn't see it until I started cutting. Well, daggum, no wonder all my switches don't work. What the crap? I mean, I'm glad I planned on buying a new one. Take a picture of that for me so I can buy the right one. Just kidding. Is it that easy? No. I'm missing. Are you seriously riveted? Seriously? Twice? It's the beauty of having a diamond tip cutter, I guess. This is to the cassette player that's no longer in here. Yes! No cutting necessary. Thought it was just that. Heck yeah. Now what I gotta do, because if it is the wiring that's causing the problem, is figure out how to run the wiring without causing a problem. Alright, so how long is this cord? I'll worry about this later. Focus, Reed, focus. You can do this down the road. Who the heck would want a big old... I don't know. I like that one. I'm going to reuse it if I can. I can hear them, but I cannot see them. Oh, there they are. My plan is to take one of these out and have both of these plugged in to one of those, kind of like something like this, just with 2 ports, but an actual plug there for USB ports. So for now, it's probably just going to come on later down the road. What I might do, sacrifice this charger as the guinea pig. Cut a notch for the antenna and the plug. Not a single one of these bolts are holding this back plate on. It's cracked at every single one of them. Wow. Definitely need to get a new one. The only reason I haven't is because without knowing which one it is, it's either $120 or $350. That's the difference. And 200 and something of it on one of them is, you'll end up getting it back because it's the core charge. But with the way the mail is right now, it's a shot in the dark if they'll ever get it, and you'll get your money back. Alright guys, so I'm going to run inside real quick and wire this up. Y'all aren't going to see it because y'all saw it when I did this one. So I'll be right back. For y'all would be a couple seconds. For me, no clue. Alright everybody, so now I gotta try and get this short little pigtail and this one joined with that one. Don't think. Let's see if I can get some more. Remote wire up here. Yeah, it's a little bit better. Pull it out here where I can actually work on it. Actually, so untwist this one, untwist this one. When doing stuff like this, because I'm using butt connectors, last time I soldered it, but I'm kind of on a time crunch for this one. But if you use butt connectors, fan them out and then twist them together. That way, when you crimp the butt connector, it makes full connection all the way around. And I like to use these waterproof ones. I know I'm inside the truck, but the heat shrink just adds another layer of security. Alrighty, so now this gets plugged in to and then there. Camera. Now I need to double check the instructions. Because the back of this thing has a port on it that says sub 1, sub 2, and I've got all these other plug-ins for like a game system to plug up to it. I'm going to try and use these. Like I said before, they said they weren't good online when I was looking at them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There's one here on both of these, not missing on the original. So, powers up. Alright. Dadgummit. I read it wrong. Or misunderstood it. Considers this as the mainframe. I don't remember if I explained why I read this wrong. It calls this a mainframe, and I was thinking this was called the mainframe. But it says attach the 11 metal clips supplied to mainframe. Note, when installing panel clips to mainframe, please make sure they are fully seated. And then it says snap mainframe to the dash, pressing firmly. Alright, so this is something I think I can fix at a later date. I'm probably not going to video it, but I have to be somewhere, so I am at least going to let y'all see the satisfying peel. And this radio without the thing on it. I must have pushed my amp real far back there because I can't touch it anymore. Alright, so sub is on. Let me double check that. Yes, it is on, but to test it, I have to stop the video because you're on my phone. I hate to say you're in the way, but kinda. But anyway, I will do an update video. I will let y'all see this. I'll probably record it on my iPad or my GoPro. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed it. And I hope y'all join us next time for another Valdez Venture. I hope y'all have a blessed day. Alright guys, update time.
Somehow I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon. And I end up alone, I'm not certain. Yeah, the girls impolite in the club every night. That's how it goes when you Hollywood perfect. Ain't got no place to call my own. Feels like I'm better off